Students, good morning. Students who are in the online, am I audible, students? Okay. So now we will move to the further. What did you understand about the data frame? What did you understand about the data frame? Data frame is one of the two-dimensional labeled array capable of storing the data in the form of rows and columns. So even though I organize the data, rows and columns, the entire type of the entire data frame is object type. Data frame is a mutable or immutable? Come on, mutable. So last class, I already posted, maybe you are understanding, number of approaches to create an object of data frame. And what is the data frame also I was supposed to post it, but somehow after I posted, I got it. And today I will show you and then I will post that also for you. Data frame. So what is the data frame? I will just want to show you. This concept also I would like to post it. Today I will post it. Actually, I should post it yesterday, but somehow it went off. So data frame, all of you start reading. Data frame is one of the class that whose object allows us to store the data in tabular format or two-dimensional format where we can perform data analysis. In other words, data frame is a two-dimensional labeled array capable of storing similar type, different type, or both the types in single object. Even we store multiple values of different type, internally they are treated as objects. Object. Yesterday's class data frame object is equal to data set indices columns. Indices is nothing but what? Come on. Very good. Columns, column indices. Data set is nothing but the values of the data frame. Right. So, Sivaraj, how to use zoom in edit plus? How to use zoom in edit plus means you mean increasing the content, right? You mean increasing the content. I think I understood that only. So, uh, so there is an A. There is a A. There is a A. This is here. You observe it. This is an edit plus only I'm using. There is a A. Go to where set font. Set font. In that there is a fonts are there. 16 size, 22, 23 like that you are having. You say apply. It will become like this. Okay. Okay, Shivaraj. Right. Start. Data frame object is equal to what? Data set plus indices plus columns. Next up, data set represents collection of values and they may contain same type or a different type. Internally, all of them are treated as what type? Object type. Object type. Indices represents row indices whose indices by default starts from 0 to n minus 1 where n represents a number of rows. Represents number of rows. The default row indices can be assigned by programmer according to the programmer choice. We assigned yesterday. Come on. Right. Next, columns represents column indices whose indices by default starts from 0 to m minus 1 where m represents columns. The default column indices starts and be assigned by programmer according to the programmer choice. An object of data frame is mutable because we can do many more operations at the same address. A data frame always considered as a collection of series of objects. Each column in the data frame is called one series. So series 1, series 2, series 3 is nothing but data frame only. So data frame contains series. Understood? Well, so students, now we'll move to the further. Why boys are less today? Boys strength is less. Anywhere else went? Kumbh Mela, they went to take some bath there. And after taking bath, any job is coming like that. Anything like that? Hmm? Anything like that? Hmm? Any such type of things? No. So no comments. Huh? Right. This is a data frame we did in the last class. And after that, I went for number of approaches. You've seen by using list, full, predictive, set type, series also, ND array also. Out of all these things, the most important thing is what? CSV file. So in all the times in the industry, you will come across this concept only. 95% of the time to analyze the data, you will come across CSV file only. These are all only for testing your knowledge and all those things. They will take you. For testing your knowledge, they will take you. 95% of the time, you will come across this CSV file only. CSV file is nothing but uh, any file which contains column names as a heading and the values are separated by comma. Of course, your favorite answer is comma separated value. So don't tell any full form in anywhere. If you tell full form by anywhere, you are reducing your value by yourself. What is a CSV file? CSV file contains column names and plus records. Those values separated by comma. How it is different from normal files? Normal files does not contain column names. CSV file contains column names. Okay now? So can I create one CSV file now? Can I create one CSV file? Right. Now I will create a CSV file. CSV file is one of the text file. First of all, it is one of the text file. So how to create a text file? Go to the notepad. Go to the notepad. Here you are having notepad. You can go for click that. You can enter the data. You can enter the data. So in this place, I can enter the data. How I will enter? SNO comma, SNO comma. There I will go to edit. There is a font. Here it is a font. So there is a big story regarding the font. So here 11 is there. Go to 18. Say something like that. So here I will go to the font. There I will write it. So here somewhere else there is something. So that is entire headache. You don't worry about it. So take an edit plus. Well, I don't want to take a risk of going to settings, window settings and all. Then nobody will ask. I will go for what? SNO comma what? Yes name. And next is what? Marks. And next is called what? Hobby. 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 Right. Number is called what? 100. Name is called what? Rosam. Next is called what? 55.55. Next is called what? Research. Research. So I'm going to write this type of thing. Next, 101. 101. Next is called what? Rambabu. Rambabu. So 11.11 is called what? Sleep. Next is called what? 102. So next is called what? Ramesh Babu. So next is called what? 12.3344. Next is called what? Charting. Charting. Next is called 103. 103. Next is called Rakesh Babu. So here next is called what? Something like 33.33 is next is called what? Eating. Like this, we go on taking number of things like this. So here we are having the data like this. And this is the data I'm trying to save it. Later, immediately I'll open big file. Be careful. What these are all called, mom? These are all called what? Header names. And below one are called what? Collection of records. Separated by what? Comma. Separated by comma. This is useful in Java also, useful in .NET also, useful in data science also, useful in Django also. Everywhere else, JSON files, all those files are very useful to you. So I'll save this kind of things. I'll save. Go to save, file, save, Control S. There I want to save it. How do you save it? E colon. Now I'm going to take it. 9 a.m. Here I'm going to write it. 9 a.m. data science. There I'm going to write it pandas. So I'm going to write it pandas. So there I will try to save it. How I will save it? With a file name with an extension .csv. .csv. So how do you save it? .csv. So I'm giving here called what? Now I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. Sandeep Kumar, sir, is it edit plus is paid? My dear student, you give some 1,000 rupees for me. I will give license for you. Okay, now, Sandeep Kumar. So that I will give some 1,000 rupees concession to the poor student who is not able to learn Python with by paying full fees. So I'm taking 1,000 rupees from you. I'm giving 1,000 rupees concession to other student. Edit plus is don't pay by paying the money. If more money is there, give to me. We will give to somebody else who is not able to learn it. So you go for what? Right, download trial code. You run it. 30 days you will get an alert saying that your time period is over. You drag it and keep it here and then start working with the naturally. Okay now. So coming to the point of it. Now I'm going to take up save this file name on what I'm going to take it. Student dot I'm going to give it as what? Student dot what? CSV. CSV. So actually this file name is available on what? TXT. And you are going to write a .csv. When you click on save, do you know what is happening? That .csv, if you click like this, it is saved internally as what you know, student .csv, and a default extension also will be placed. So don't do this. What you do is, when you are doing that, .txt, if it is like this, you put it into double quotes, students. Put it into double quotes, and then you say click on save. So that eliminates what? Default extension will be eliminated. So we will go for what? Click on the save. This is done. Are you following me? Once you are saving on CSV file, every CSV file is internally considered as Microsoft Office Excel, separated value. Microsoft, separated value it is. Sir, can you show me that? I'm going to enter into our place. So where is it? 9 a.m. data science. Where is the PANDAS students? There I'm going to have it. Student just now saved it. You are having there Microsoft Office, separated value. It is available. It is called one type of what? Excel file. So every CSV file is one type of what file? Excel file. That's why when you go to any data analysis, in front of you there are lot of Excel sheets are available. You take Amazon, you take Flipkart, you take any kind of analysis things, you take it. Excel will be available. Excel sheets will be available properly. Why are you sitting like that? Unable to see? Blue shirt. Blue shirt. Umbrella cutting. Don't know. Spets adjacent. లేపండి ఆయన లేలేకున్నాడు ఆయన. Not able to say. Are you seeing properly? Otherwise you sit here. Or you sit adjacent. నేను పక్కన కూర్చో. Okay. Now it's okay. Visible. Sit in proper position. So it is going to be called what here? This is an Excel file. Double click on this. It is going to be opened like this. This is the data what we have. Now I want to read this data. How to read this data now? I'm going to write the code for it. If it is a normal Python code, I need to write 10 to 15 lines of code. 10 to 15 lines. If it is the pandas, I will write only 2 lines. 1 line only. How to write that 1 line? How can I? First of all, Excel sheet is going to be called what? Rows and columns. So SNO is one column, name is one column, marks is one column, hobby is another column. I want to read rows and columns. Which is the best data structures in pandas to hold it? Data frame. So data frame is what? Two-dimensional data structure. Series is what? One-dimensional data structure. Which is the best data structure to hold Excel data? Data frame. Compulsory questions. So go to the place. Now I want to read the data from Excel file. Even yesterday's class, I said I think so. We read up to here, and today we are learning about it. Creating data frame by using CSV file. So I'm going to enter into that. Go to the Jupyter notebook. launch the Jupyter notebook. Even you can do it in data frame. This PyCharm also you can do. But the most important thing people use is what? Anaconda Jupyter notebook. Even in the resume also you can mention these IDs. PyCharm, Jupyter notebook, all those things. Most popular things is PyCharm for web application development. Data science purpose, you go for what? Jupyter notebook, you can use it. So let's go to this place. Here you go for it. Now we are, what is an extension of Jupyter notebook? So you are doing every day. I already said in the day one. IPYNB. 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 Spell out once. So there I am going to write it. Import. What is our concept today? Create an object of data frame. Create an object of data frame by using which file? CSV file. By using CSV file. Come on. Import pandas as PD. Pandas as PD. Come on. DF is equal to PD dot. There is a function name called read underscore CSV. Read underscore CSV. Within the underscore CSV, I need to mention the absolute path of the CSV file. What is an absolute path of the CSV file? Like this, I'm going to take it. So where is my location is available? E colon, wherever a CSV file is available, under that pandas, there I'm going to take up this entire thing to try to get it. So there I'm going to write it like this. So here I'm going to write it. What is this now? Student dot CSV. Extension is dot CSV. You need to write a double slashes. You know the significance of double slashes. Already I used to tell in the packages concept. Okay, right. So there I am writing it. There I am writing it. The content we are going to get it. Data frame content you are getting. Print of what you know? DF. Print of DF you are writing. And type of DF you are writing. Type of DF you are writing separately here. So see students, you are going to get it. The data frame and carefully observe all the column names are coming. And this is called a data frame. Data is coming. Carefully observe. This is my data available. And these indices, we are not at all bothering about it. These are called row indices. So I'll talk about, worry about row number. And we worry about what? Column names. When you go to the Aadhaar card registration, Aadhaar card enrollment number is different. Aadhaar card is different. Aadhaar card enrollment means what? You are going after which person? It starts from 1, 2, 3, etc. Go on 140 crores of Indians. Every Indian will have Aadhaar card number or not? You are interested to go for Aadhaar card number only. Enrollment number not necessary. When you apply for MSET or NTA, JEE mains, hall ticket number is different. Your enrollment number is different. Enrollment number is nothing but a sequence number of all the people who are applying for. Your hall ticket number is going to be different. So people worry about your enrollment number or hall ticket number. Hall ticket number. So you understood that. This is the data we got it. Which type of object it is? Data frame. Like that, when you go to an analysis part, we are going to get lot of files will be coming in front of you. Let me take up. Here I'm having, because instead of typing that entire thing, I have some type of sample collection of data sets from Kaggle. That Kaggle data sets we can call. And if you go to real time tomorrow, they will conduct the written test on this kind of Kaggle data sets only. So in IITs, NITs, when they are going for applying any data analytics and analysis course they are starting with, they will go for working with this type of data sets. So I'm having those kind of data sets with you. And in Pandas, I'm having data frame. In that, some data sets are there with me. What are the data sets I'm having? Some type of Google Play Store, people's data, employees data, citizens data, lot of information is available. JSON data is also there. JSON data is also available. So for you to understand in the class, I'm having something like what? Population, you just see population, something like. So this is a population kind of some small Excel file. This is an actually called which file? It is an actually called which file you open into this place. It is called what? CSV file. Internally treated as what? Excel file. Internally treated as Excel file. Students marks 1 I am taking. Some 10th class marks I am opening it. All ticket number, name, Telugu, English, Hindi, Maths, Science, Social. These are all called what? Header names. What they are all called what? Records. That is known as what? CSV file. I am opening into what? Excel sheet. How do you read the data in Pandas? Come on. Go for df is equal to one more time. PD dot read. Read underscore what? CSV. I will mention wherever CSV file is there. I never bother. I will download from internet. It is there in the downloads. I'll copy and put it into my own folder. I'll specify the path of it. So I will take out from here. I'll take out from here complete path I'm taking of what? Population. Population dot what? CSV. Population dot CSV. I'm taking here. Online students carefully follow. So I need to write what, mom? Double slashes you need to write. So double slashes I need to write. Here it is written. Out of that, you say this one, you say this one, and say here print of what? DF you say. So you got the complete data. ID, name, age, city, experience, like that. I will take up one more thing here, data frame object, pd dot read underscore CSV. I will get it this type of file. Where is that now? We'll be getting some student marks one dot student marks one. I will write this one and I'll write it student marks one dot what file? CSV file. So I'll write it double slashes here, double slashes I will write here, double slashes I will write here. I wrote it. All those things I wrote it. And the print of what I'm writing DF. Print of DF. So I'm getting so much of data. I'll do lot of operation. From this place, I want to find the top five highest mathematical students. I want to find the name of the people who got top score in the maths, top score in the English, top score in the science, and I want to find the top total marks high scorers, least people. I'll do lot of analysis. Any question comes in interview when you go for it, I have a lot of question sets are there. But questions only as it is will come. రాకపోతే ఇప్పుడు అడగండి. When they are not coming, you ask me because already this is tested from 6 to 7 years onwards. Same model. Find the name of the find the name of the people who are starting with a letter called S. Suppose if I say, there you'll get what? Find the name of the people who starts with a letter called M. సరే ఇక్కడ ఎస్ చెప్పారు కదా, అక్కడ ఎస్ రాలేదు. అది కాదు. Don't act child activity question. So once I'm saying some yes, there you'll get M. It's the meaning of substituting the yes in place M or not? Yes. So I want to that question, standard questions as it is will come. If you do that, successful student you are. And this project you can keep it in the resume also. I'll explain 2 to 3 and I'll give you 2 homework for you. Keep all of them in your resume. And any interview if you go, and they'll compulsory ask. Amazon asked, PayPal asked, Flipkart asked. These 3 people are asking, and other people are supposed to ask the same things only. So this is the data. We are creating the object of what? Data frame. So type of DF. So how many ways are there to create an object of data frame? How many ways are there? Number 1, list, set, frozen set. That is one thing. Next is by using dict. Why dict separately I am saying? Because the keys are acting as the column names. There I said yesterday plain dict. Plain dict if I use, I need to mention the index compulsory. When I am using complex dictionary contains one key, contains multiple columns. There you need not to mention the index. I said yesterday clearly that things. Next is called what? Creating an object of data frame by using series. Creating an object of data frame by using end array. Creating an object of data frame by using CSV file. The most important is called what? CSV file. What is the function name for creating a data frame from CSV file? Read underscore CSV. read underscore pd dot read underscore csv path of the csv file. Which path? Absolute path. To read the data from JSON file, we will use read underscore JSON. Read underscore JSON file is also function present into pandas only. Now I am going to tell you about once we created a data frame. Now it is a time to see to start working on attributes on data frame. Attributes on data frame. Already we have learned attributes on series. We learned or not? Did you remember? Did you remember? Remember? Not. Why? Listening from this year, sending it from this year. So how can you say you are much weight student? How can you say you are a bodybuilder in Python pandas? How can you? That is my botheration. Listening okay, forgetting okay, happy. That's why you are able to sleep comfortably. But person like me, remembering when I close my eyes, everything is running in my brain. Sleep will not come because you will wake up immediately and you will read. So, anyhow, I will go for my dear students. Please be hard work during your course time. What are the things I said? Very simple. Shape, ending, name, values, D type, empty, certain things I said. Already said. How to use it, I said. That question is compulsory question. What are all the things? Of course, I don't want to boost it. Any kind of analysis, if you go anywhere else, if you go pandas and numpy coming, everything from our notes. I'm not boosting it. It will happen. 101% it will happen. I'll give my number also to you. And the class is ending. There's a guarantee card, keeping a stamp and giving in your according to along with you. If you don't utilize, what can I do? My dear students. Right. Sudha, good ma. Name, values, D type, empty, shape, size, endim. Endim also. Will give you one. Because endim I did not mention. That is a I used in the last class also. Shape also we used it. It is coming. Value comma only it is coming because it is containing only series of values. Now I am going to enter into the same kind of thing. This is creating an object of CSV file by using data frame by using CSV file. That is our title here. Okay. But now I want to go for entering into. We know how to organize the data in CSV file. Now I want to show you the concept of what? Attributes of data frame. Attributes of data frame. So now I want to go to the attributes of data frame. So now I am going to take up one by one. So I go for attributes of what? Data frame. Attributes of data frame. Examples. I'm going to enter into this place. Are you following? Right. So some people, and of course I don't know how far you are accepting that, I don't know. So just I'm trying to ask you the question. Like old style, some even some when the discussion came in the class, sometimes when I'm talking to any of the some faculty, sir, will you dictate the notes in the class or not? I said I never dictate. Well, before 2020, I used to dictate. Once 2020 pandemic situation, after seeing so many techniques, dictating notes in the class is something like a college days. It is over. But here it is not dictating. Even in college also they don't dictate. Why? What they explain, it is not there in the textbook also. That's why they don't dictate. If they dictate, you will write the same thing in exam also. That's why they don't take the risk of it. That's why they will not dictate anything. But here, whatever I'm explaining, I'm showing in the class, and the same thing I'm sending in the notes. Because what I feel why I'm not dictating is waste of time. Correct or not? So sometimes I feel if you write the notes after going to home, you will remember for a long time. But are you writing or not? I don't know. But writing the notes after going to home is compulsory. Are we writing? Are we writing? No, sir. Then job how we get the job? Think. Now I'm going to enter into that. Those who are writing, it's well and good. Good. I'm bothering about the other students who are not writing. Anyhow,
ନାଇଁ ମୁଁ
it
ଏମିତି
is
କହି
your
ନାଇଁ
future
ମୁଁ ଏମିତି
in
କହିନି
your
ଆମକୁ
hand.
ଟିକେ ବେଶୀ
We give you
ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି
the
ମୋ ମା
subject for
ମୋ
you.
ଦିଦି
If you don't
ବାବା
write, what
ଜାଣିଛନ୍ତି
can I do?
ମନୀଷା ଦିଦି କିନ୍ତୁ
So I have to
ତାଙ୍କ
come to your
ଅପେକ୍ଷା
home
ଆମ ଦିଦି କେବେ
by
ବି ମତେ
taking
ବେଶୀ ଭଜ
some
ଭଜନ୍ତିନି
stick,
ନର୍ମାଲ
something.
ଯେମିତି
I have to
କଥା
come to
ହେବେ
your home
ସେମିତି କଥା
and I have to.
ହେବେ ବୋଲି କହେ
Okay.
ଆଉ
Anyhow,
ଯାହା
come to the
ସାଙ୍ଗରେ
point
ରହିବା
of it.
କଥା ସେମିତି ମଜାରେ
Attributes of what?
କହିବେ।
Data frame. Actually, there are multiple attributes are there, students. Multiple attributes. Attributes of
ମୋ ମୁହଁରେ
data
କଥା ହବ
frame.
ଏବେ
I'm
ଯାଇକି
going to show
ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କୁ
you one
ମଜାରେ
by
କହିବି
one,
ସେମିତି ଆଜି
students.
ମତେ ବି ବାବା ବୋଲି
So I'm
ଡାକୁଛି
I'm
ବାବା
writing
କହୁଛି
first of
ଆଉ ମୁଁ
all
ଫେର
these things,
କହିବି ମୁଁ
and I'll
ବାବା
go for showing the
ବୋଲି
things
ଭାବୁଛି
one by
ଆଉ।
one. So Sarita is saying for multiple records, if any value is missing in the column, it's taking nan as a default value.
ଭାଇ
So
ଖାଲି
obviously,
ହଉଛି
so
ଆଣ୍ଟି କହ ମଉସାକୁ କହ
already
ମୁଁ
where we
ଟିକେ
discussed
ଟ୍ରାଏ
it
କରେ ଆଶାକୁ
in
କହିଲି କି ମତେ
series,
କିଛି
when I'm
ରେସିପି କହ
adding,
ତୁ ଟିକେ କହ ମୋ
subtracting
ଆଣ୍ଟିକୁ କି
those
ମଉସାକୁ
time, A and A value will be subtracted or added.
ସବୁ
B
ମତେ
and
ଟିକେ
B value will be added or
କଥା
subtracted. C added or subtracted.
କହିବି ତାପରେ ତୁ
D added or subtracted. E added or
କଥା
subtracted. A, B, C. Here E, F, G. When I'm adding, they are not going to be added. They are containing what? Nans in some place. This is already over. Already shown in the class. To work with the missing value, what I said, series object dot add of value and fill underscore value is equal to value I said. So Sarita, if you read my notes, you will do that kind of thing, ma. So if you go to this place, our Python constitution, like an Indian constitution, it is there in the class. It is there in the class. If you go to that, so there I am going to take it and us, and in the series, operations and series, there it is available here. Here. So this is available here, it is available here like this. So coming to the point of it,
ତାକୁ
this
କେତେ
is
ବହି
fill
ବହି
underscore
ଦେଇଥିଲ
value, fill underscore value like this. So Rohit Kumar, it is not only KVR constitution, it is a KVR students constitution. KVR, it is not only useful for KVR, KVR students constitution that is. It is a combined work of all the students and with me. That is also part of it. Now, anyhow, come to the point. My advice is please remember and try to move. Number one, I'm going to take it.
ସେ
First thing
କଥା
is called what?
କଥା ହେଲେ ଏକା ଯେ
Index.
ତାଙ୍କୁ ଟିକେ
Spell out.
ବୁଝେଇବା ଭଳିଆ କହିବା
Index.
ଦରକାର
How to easily
ସମସ୍ତେ
rememberable? What are the attributes of my syntax? Variable name is equal to pandas dot data frame of object comma index comma columns comma
କଣ କଲେ
data.
ଆଗ କହିଲେ कि ତା ଦାଦାକୁ ଦେଇ ଆଉ
Attributes, all the
ବାବା
attributes are comes,
କଥା
all
ହେଇଯିବେ
the
ଡାଇରେକ୍ଟ
arguments are
ମତେ
comes under
ପଚାର ଆଉ କିଏ କହିଲେ ବି
attributes.
ଠିକ ନଥିବ ବୋଲି
Next what? Second one is called what? Come on. Columns. Columns. It's a simple indication. Next third one is called what? D type. D types. D types. Why D types? So it is going to give you all the values types will be coming. Next fourth I'm going to get it.
ଡାକନି ତାଙ୍କେ ରାଜି
So
ଅଛନ୍ତି
here
ତା ଦାଦା ଖୁଡି ବାବା କହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ
column
କିଛି
names are called
କରୁନାହାନ୍ତି
which
ସିଏ
axis?
ସାଙ୍ଗମାନେ ଠିକ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଯଦି ଆମେ ଯଦି କହିଦବା ବୋଲି ସେ
Column names are which
ଦାଦା ଖୁଡି
axis? Why?
ପୁଣି କିଛି ଧରା ଛୁଆଁ ଦେବେନି
Rows.
କିଛି କରିବେନି ତାର ସିଏ କେମିତି
So there
ବଞ୍ଚିବ
is
କେମିତି
called what?
ଦେବେ
Axis. AXES. Axis. Axis contains
ସିଏ
axis.
ସିନା ବୁଝେଇବ
X
ନହେଲେ
axis,
କିଛି
Y
ସାନ ଭାଇ
axis
କହୁଛି
combined
ଦେଖେ
together is
ଜଣେ
called
ଚାକିରି କରିଛି ମାନେ ତାର
axis.
ଇଣ୍ଡିପେଣ୍ଡେଣ୍ଟ
Right.
ଅଛି ତାର
So
କିଛି ନାହିଁ
next
ନା
fifth
ସେମିତି
one I'm going to
ଉପର
tell
ଉପର
about size. I'm going to tell about size. Already you know the size. Next sixth one is comes under what? Shape. Next seventh one is comes under what? Endim. Endim. Now eighth one is comes under what? Empty. Already you know empty. Ninth one is comes under what? Values. And the tenth one is
ହଁ
comes
ଦାଦା
under
ଖୁଡି ବୋଲି
T.
ଦେଇଦେ ତ
Tenth one is
ହରଭଜନ
comes under a
ଦେଇଦିଅ
T.
ବେଶୀ ଆଉ
What is the
କଥା
T?
ଦେଲେ ସୁନା
Transpose.
ଖଣ୍ଡୁଡି ଦେବେ ନହେଲେ କଣ
What is
ଦେବେ
transpose in data
କଥା
frame? So అట్లా చెప్పకూడదు మాది. That is too much child answer. Column values. What you are having columns will become what? Row indices. Row indices will become column indices. When you go to a 10th class knowledge and if you tell rows becomes columns, columns becomes like that, that will be smell out from there. Child answer. Row indices will become column indices will become row indices. That is the same answer like that only. So you have to improve your talent of expressing. It's called communication. These are called what? Attributes of what? Data frame I want to take up. Let me take one example, student. Let me take one example here. I want to take one example here. So, what is an example? Carefully try to follow. Spell out all of you once. How many attributes? 10. Read out index, columns, D types, access, size, shape, ending, empty, values, P. In this, half of the things you already know. Ending will give you what? Here it will give you 2. Here the data frame is one dimensional or two dimensional. Right. Shape will give you what? Number of rows depends. Number of columns, it will give you number of rows, comma, number of columns. Size will give you what? Number of entries in the data frame. That is the rows only it will give you. And empty will give you true if the data frame is empty. Otherwise, it will give you what? False. Simple. So I will show you one by one. Let me take one example here. So I'm taking one example. So attributes of data frame. So attributes of data frame I'm going to take, students. Let me go for attributes of data frame examples. I'm going to talk about it. So here I'm going to talk about it. First build one data frame. I'm going to take one data frame. First you take one dictionary object, student. Dictionary object I'm taking. When I'm going to build one complex dictionary object, try to follow carefully. Student of, I'm taking some values. Some values I'm taking. What are the values I'm taking? I'm taking something like Arvin. If any students are there, and if I'm writing any hobbies or something, don't feel it, students. If any names are there on the same name like this, don't feel like that. Arvin. Next is called something like Aryan. Next thing something like I'm writing. Something like I'm writing here. Rosam. Rosam. Next is called Travis. This is called one type of what? Names I am writing over there. Names I am writing over there. Student colon. What is the student here? Keep. For one student, these are all called what? Student names. Comma. I'm writing one more kind of thing. I'm going to take it. Marks, marks, colon. There I'm going to write it. Some set of marks I'm taking. 85, comma, 92, comma, 92, comma. I'm taking 78, comma. Some 83 I'm going to take it. Take some values, comma. What I'm going to write it? Sports. So I'm going to take it sports. Sports. I think you are following me. What is the student marks to sports are called? Keys. Now I'm going to write it. Now I'm going to write it. Cricket. This is called cricket. Next is called one something like volleyball. So I'm going to write it. Something like volleyball. So I'm going to write it. Volleyball. Next I'm going to write it. Hockey. So I'm going to write it. Hockey. Next I'm going to write it. Something like shuttle or something like okay. So shuttle. So this is what I'm going to take it. Shuttle spelling is wrong or not, I don't know. Don't worry about the spelling because Python never bother about the double quoted spelling value. Whatever is written, that will be coming as this. Right? This is called which data, student? Dictate data, correct? Dictate data, this is called dictate data. So if you want to print the data for k comma v in where d dot items of I'm going to print k comma v k comma v. So I'm going to get it students, list of students, marks, and then what? Their sports. This type of dicta object, I'm converted into what? Data frame. Come on, df is equal to, come on, pd dot data frame of t d and import what? Import and as pd and as pd. So there I will write it, students. There I will write it. Data frame data I'm going to write it. Students, here I'm writing df here. Print of df. So I'm going to take up. This is my data which is getting done now. Students, as well as what? All the students we are getting it. Column names, I already said to you. All the keys will become what? Now I will go for attribute name called what? First one? index. So what is an attribute name? Index. So attribute name. Attribute name. Attribute name is index. How do you apply that? Data frame object dot data frame object dot what? Index. Tell me now. Print of hmm, df dot index. It will give you what? It will give you what? Indices values or what? This one will come or not? So this I'm going to write it. What are the indices here? Range index starts from where? 0. Ends with what? 4. What is the step? 1. So I can go for printing the indices values. So how to print students? For IND in where? Df dot what is this? Index. And I'm going to write it of what? IND. So am I getting the indices values or not? Yes. So if I want to retrieve my records based on indices, this is the best way to use the attribute name called what? Index. Okay now? Right. Online students, is it clear? Starting with 0, ending with 4, step with 1. That is a one by one we are getting it. Come on, respond everybody. Next, I will go for one more type of attribute. Next attribute is called what? Columns. Columns, I am going to take it. Come on, how do you go for it? Print of. Come on. Df dot columns. Columns. What are the columns, mom? What are the columns you are having? Like this. Like this. So let us have the columns here. Student, marks, sports. What is the D type? Object. How to print it? For COL name. COL name. In where? DF dot what? Columns. Columns. Print of what here? Column name. Print of COL name. So I can access the data based on what? Column names also I can access. I can access the data of data frame either in the column wise I can access or in the row wise I can access it. Okay now. So what are the two attributes? Quick. Data frame dot index, data frame dot columns. Simple. Next I will go for D type. D type. So we are going to get it the attribute name called what ma? D types. D types I'm going to. Students, when I'm going to apply the D type, D type will be coming specially based on what? Column names only D type will be coming. D type will not be given based on what? Come on, rows. The rows will be neglected. Rows indices, where the indices will be neglected. Only columns will be given high preference here. So df dot D types. So I'm going to write it. All of you, follow me. Student is what type? Object. That is the object type. Marks is which type? Int 64. Sports is which type? Object type. Because they are all containing similar type, same type, different type. But marks is containing purely integer data. That is an int 64. Can I typecast marks int 64 into int 32? Come on. As what is the function name? Very good. So as type function is a very useful thing. I can convert int 64 such a big integer data. I can reduce to what? Int 32. I can convert it because smaller value only I can convert into that. This is a way to increase your performance. Understand, students? Well, so D types also you got it. D types also you got it. Right? Now you are getting it. Now you are getting it. If at all you are interested in DT, in where like this, if you want to get it, print off what here, DT, you are going to get only data types are going to come object and then into 64 and then what? Object. So to get the complete picture of it, we are going to use this kind of df dot D types. Clear up? Well, students, next attribute I'm going to take it. What is the next attribute we are having? Access. So very important. Go to the place. Here I'm writing print of df. You write once. This is my df. Attribute name I'm going to use it. What is that? Access. Access I'm going to take it. AXES. So I'm going to write it df dot AXES. So it is going to give you access will give you what I said, ma, row indices, column indices. X axis, Y axis combined together are called access. What it contains? Row index. This is the value I got it. And the next, చాలా important, index of what? Student. There is the names, marks, and then sports. If you carefully follow students, you observe it. What is this is called? List or not? What is this part is called in the list? What is this now? First list value. That is a part. What is the next one is called? Second one. What is this is called? Object type of that. So if you want to go for axis or AX in df dot what? Axis. Print of what? AX. Print of AX. It is going to give you what? This range. Next is this one is coming, and these values are printing here. I think you are following me. So if at all you are interested, if you are interested, you can also find of zero. You can write what is coming. Row related things are coming. If you are interested, you can get it as what? One, I can write it. That is known as what? Column related things are coming. And you observe it, how I am going to apply this zero and everything. This is basically everything is called what? List. This is an inner list here. This is another part of inner. This is the zeroth index, first index. Are you following? Access of zero will give you this one. Access of this will give you like this. For a moment, here I will write it. AX, AX in AX, df dot. What is this now? Access of zero, and I will write it. Print of what here? AX. So you'll be getting that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to get it as something like 1 if you want to get it, you are getting student marks and then sports. So I'm getting rows as well as what? So who will give rows and columns here? Access. Are you following me? In the notes also, I will be having separate access heading under the same example. Next, I'll go for what? Size. Online students, are you following me? Quick. Respond it quick. Find the number of elements in that students. And it is by seeing lot of examples in the class. This is nothing for you. This is nothing. And find the number of elements. So what is an attribute name I am applying? Size I am applying. Attribute name is size. So here, these are all most useful to you students. Size. Apply df dot size of, df dot size of, or print of df dot size of, which will give you what? 12. What is the 12? What is the 12? Come on. Size will give you number of values. You know, given in our ND array, number of values. Any rows unnayamma? 4. How many columns? What is the size? 4 into 3. How many values? 12. Even size in series also same. Size will count what? Nan values also it will count. Count of will count what? Non-nan values. Number of non-nan values is equal to size minus count of. Already I said, and we are also using now. Okay, now number of values. What is the number of values here? Number of rows into columns. Getting me? Same as ND array also same. Go to the next attribute. What is that? Shape. Finding the shape of the attribute. Finding the shape of deep data frame. So there I am going to take up. Here I am going to write it. What is this now? Shape. What is the shape? Come on, I forget. How many rows? Give me 4. How many columns? So what is the answer? That's all. 4 comma 3. ఇప్పుడు నాకు number of rows కావాలి. I want number of rows. Number of rows. I want to get it. I want to test your knowledge. Number of rows is equal to df dot shape of 0. 0. Why, sir? This is called a tuple. Tuple of 0 will give you number of rows. Here I will write a number of columns. Number of columns. So here I am writing number of columns is equal to what here? 1. So you are getting number of rows and number of columns. Okay now. So simple. All these things are very, very important. Well, online students, I hope you are comfortable. Next I'll go for what? ND. So best. So go to the place here. We'll go to this place. Another attribute name is what? endim. So what is the endim now? 1. So it is 2D. It is a 2D. So endim. So dimension of, here I will write it. Dimension of data frame. Dimension of data frame is equal to df dot endim, which is called 2 dimension. 2 dimension is nothing but what? Rows and columns. Got it. Endim, you got it. Next is called what? Empty. Empty. So I want to go for empty to decide. So I'll print here data frame df I will print once. Now I want to go for another data frame attribute I am taking. This is a df. One more data frame I want to create. Df1 is equal to pd dot data frame of like this I said. Print of what here? df1 comma type of df1. So which is like this. No index, no columns. So two things I am having. df is non-empty. df is what? Empty. Come on. Is df empty? Is df empty? df not what? Empty. What is the answer? Come on. True. Take your bag and go to home. ఇక్కడ కనిపించక అసలు df1 df is df empty? False. Is df1 empty? True. Because the df1 does not contain any data. That is true and false. So here, what is that? Double bracket. So here double bracket. So here df is empty false. df1 is empty true because no data present in this. Here data present in that. So you are understanding. Size is here greater than 0. Here size is what? 0. All these things you know. Okay now. Right. Online students. Next I'll go for what? Values. Values. So go to the values. Simple. Print df. Print df. So get another attribute called what? Data frame. Another attribute of data frame is called what? Values. So easy. So I'm going to write it values. Values. Come on. df dot what? Values. df dot values. What are coming? ND array. Even series also will give you what? ND array. So how to print this data? This is called one value. This is called another value. These are all called inner list. So I need to go for it. How do you print? For one record. Record in where? df dot values. Values attribute, not a function. It's not a function. Print of what? Print of what? Record. Record. Type of what? Record. What is the type of record? ND array. So each value is coming list, list, list. To print that values separately, I will go for what here again? I will go for the value called what? For value in where? Record. Record values I am printing. Print of what? Backslash t. And I am writing dot format of value here. End is equal to backslash t. There I am writing print of. Print off. Why print off? To bring into the new line. So this is my data. So here I am getting Arvin 85 and like this I am getting it. Are you following me? So this is the values I am getting it. So df of values, which is most useful here. So are you following me? Right. So here I am writing Shanun. If df has only column names and no row values, will df empty? If dm empty will be true. So that is nothing but only column names are there if you take it. Madhubala, column names are permitted when we have the data. Right or not? So you are buying the dress for your kid which is coming after 10 years. Will you buy now? Impossible, that is. First of all, data must be there, then only what is going to be there? Columns. So if at all you create it, it will give you error. So Shanun. So when you will give the column names, when we have the data, when you will be give the index, when we have what? Data. So other than that, it is not. So let us move to the next one. What is the next attribute? T. So T. Shanun got it. Okay. So go to the next one. I will go to the attribute. Print of what I will write a DF. DF. Got it. So now transpose. What is the meaning of transpose here? Student marks sports will become what? Row indices. That is called indices. 0, 1, 2, 3 will become what? So that will become data will be interchanged. Columns and rows will be, columns and indices will be interchanged. So now I am writing attribute called what? T. So I'll go for T. So go for T. So I'll write the T. T. So print directly df dot T. df dot T. So what is happening? You see df dot T. Student. These are the students. These are the marks. These are their sports. And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are called what? Column names. Are you following me? This is called a T. So how many attributes are there? How many? 10. So we'll so good is first syntax remembering now. So what is the first one? Index, columns, D type, access. Access means both. Index will come, columns will come. Next shape, end, size. Come on. D type is over. D type okay. Next is called what? Values, empty, T. That's all. Totally 10 values are available. Okay, now. So in the same place, it is available. Please remember, series attributes and attributes of this are very, very important. So now I will move to the further. Now I'll move to the further. So how to access the data? Now I'm entering into the biggest chapter discussion now. Examples on attributes of this data frame. So now I will move to the further. What are the examples now? How to access the data from the data frame. So let's start off. Right. So what is the topic name? How to access the data from data frame. I want to go for it. Now I'm going to enter into the how to access the data from the data frame. Next topic is how to access the data from data frame. Because these are all we are learning it, each and every topic in PANDAS to do one project. So now I'm going to talk about it. How to access the data from data frame. How to access the data from data frame. How to access the data from data frame. Data frame object. So now I'm going to discuss one by one in the class. So this is one of the most important. Like that, I will tell you so many number of formulas and etc. we are entering. These formulas you can apply on series also by thinking that it is only one column in the data frame. One column in the data frame is nothing but a series object only. So that we want to access it. Okay, now start off well. So how to access the data from the data frame object? That is our topic name now. So online students, these attributes are clear. So I'm going to enter into the new one accessing like this. Students, now I'm going to enter into this place. How to access it? Now I'm going to start one by one. So first let me go for getting one data frame. I will get it. When I get one big data, I'll bring one big data. Excel file I will bring it. So what I do is, then it is I will bring it the students. Data frame, this something like Google Play Store. This is a very big data is there. 10,000 above data is available. Under data sets, you carry these students because it is taking a lot of file is becoming more. This I will bring it in this place, 9 a.m. data science, and I will keep it in the notes place, or I will keep it there only. No problem. Here I will keep it. This is my Excel sheet, students. Even I will post this Excel data to you because you need not to create big data. This is my data. So this is one some of the students online data I took it who are present in the class little back time. So these are my values are 10100 something like this. In one place there is a duplicate data is also there. Duplicate data. That means you have a voter ID in Telangana state, you have a voter ID in Andhra Pradesh also. How to find that type of people? How to that is a called analysis part. Election Commission of India want to find out the duplicate entries in the data set. If I open the questionnaire now, you will really wonder how to answer that. That question surely will come when you go to any data analysis and analytics. IIT Kanpur class also sitting same thing. Naresh IT also sitting in the same place. Right? So you will think IIT is something above. Nothing is there. Because you did not get the seat, you will feel that it is something more. And you see their curriculum and see our curriculum, which is the best. And the note spot also you see. Only thing is how you think about it, that will matters a lot. Okay now? So those people will do hard work. What hard work? Until they get the answer, they will try to fight. But you will do what? You will look at. If you don't get it, leave it. We will take care of something else. You will do. The type of postponing mentality we are having. Correct? Huh? Fine. And we will read for half an hour. We will watch 45 minutes YouTube. Those people will not do. They will do what? Until they get the answer, they will go on working on it. YouTube, XTube, YTube will not be there. So commitments are important. Now I want to read this data. Come on, read. Where is my location? This is my location. Read from here. So I'm going to start. Now I forget. Create an object of data frame with a CSV file. Create an object of, create an object of what? Data frame by using CSV file. What is the CSV file? Student marks one dot CSV. This I will post it to you. You can also work on this like this. I forget. Import what here? PD. Import pandas as PD. As PD. Okay. Come on. PD dot read underscore CSV. Read underscore CSV. What should I forget. Absolute path of the CSV file. Absolute path of the CSV file. What is my CSV file name? Marks1.csv. Okay. So there I'm going to write it, mom. Like this, you can write it. Like this, you can write. And I already said you the technique for you. You can write reverse of this also, you can write. I said you in my packages of Python. Like this also, you can write it. You can write like this. Or you can write like this also. Like this also. What is this symbols called? What is this symbol? Something problem. So what is these symbols are called here? Online students. Am I audible, students? Is the screen is visible? Respond once. Something I pressed it. So like this. Okay, okay. Now coming to the point back. This symbol is called what? Double slashes. Why double slashes? Because if any backslash t, backslash n is there, they will consider that tab and then new line. That's why if I write double slashes, that functionality will be neglected. Neglected. Okay. Done. CSV. Now print. Print this data frame now. Print this data frame now. I'm going to print it. So file name. Student marks. Yes. Student marks one dot CSV. Okay. Now print DF students. Print DF. So now I will go for keeping this data. So lot more things lot more work is there with you people. Try to take care mom, all of you. So here I will take it some 780. Here I will take some 80. This is my data, which is available, right? Fine. Later I will do what? In coming days, coming classes, what I'll do? I'll calculate the total marks. I'll calculate the total marks. I will calculate the grade. I'll calculate the percentage. I will print the top 5 scorers. I will draw the graph also. Many more things I will do. Graph means what? Matplotlib. There is the next another module is there. For this analyzed model, I will show the visualization part. Now, here I want to go for, as you know that, as you know that print of, what is this now? Here I am writing df dot shape of it, shape 17 rows and 8 columns. 0 to 16 and 17. How many columns are there? 4 columns and another 4 more columns. What is that? 8 columns. Are you following? And the next called what, you know? Df print of df dot size. If I take it, how many? 136 values. That is a 16 into what? 8. 16 into 8. You know, that entire thing. Okay now? Well, what is the dim? What is the dim? End dim. What is the dim? It is a 2 dimension. Okay now? Now, how to get the data? So for that, now I am going to get it. This part already you are aware of it. Now I want to get these things. Now first thing, I want to get top first 5 members which are available. Whatever it might be that. Whatever it may, I will tell you how to sort the data, alphabetical order, maths ascending order, Telugu ascending order, Hindi ascending order, whatever is there in the brain, you can ask. I will do the dashboard statement for you. That is called your analysis part. Okay, na? So when I go to an ICICI banking, I want to find out the first 3 months financial status of the bank. First next 3 months, like that, I want to get it. And individual person status also, whatever the way you are asking, they will query and get it the data or not. Like that, my pandas also will give you almost everything. That type of related formulas I will tell you. So this is what topic? Accessing the data from data frame. So the first point to access the data, get what? First 5. Get the first 5. Next what? Get the last 5. For that we will use 2 functions. What is the first function called? Head of data frame object dot data frm obj dot, what is the function name? Head. Head of. Head అంటే టాప్. హెడ్ ఇలా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి మీరు ముందే గజనీలు. సో హెడ్ ఆఫ్, ఆర్ you can also remember what it will give you by default. First 5. First 5. N largest and n smallest will give you how many largest by default? 5. N smallest also 5. Head of will give you what? First 5. Head of, sir, I don't want first 5, sir. Only 3 I want. That is a n, I will write it. N. What that n represents? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whatever you want, you can paste it. Are you following, ma? And another function. Come on, don't take much time. Come on, fast. Dot what? Tail. Head opposite tail. Tail is nothing but what? Bottom place. This is nothing but tail. Tail will give you what? Last 5. Tail of only 3 I want. Tail of 3 I will write it. Can I get it? So now I am going to write it in this place. Online students, come on. Get 5 records. Get 5 records from where? Data frame. Get 5 records from where? Data frame. Come on, I forget. So I will write it. So 5 records, I will write it. Df dot head of, I am writing. Df dot head of, I am writing. Records, RECS, I am writing. Df dot head of, it will give RECS. Be careful, answer me properly. What is the RES type? Can anybody can answer it? First 5 is coming. That is called 1 to this up to Kalyani is going to come. What will be the type of it? What will be the type of it? Huh? What will be the type of it? మీరు ముద్దు బౌల్లో ఫస్ట్ రకాలు. It is called what? Data frame. Data frame. Because it is going to be a subset of it. It is called what? Data frame. Print of what? RECS, comma what? Type of RECS. So, type of RECS. End of that, you are getting which type? Data frame. Data frame. So RECS రాస్తాను, separate గా రాసేస్తాను అది. Print of type of RECS. So you are going to get it. These are all called what? You are getting it. Data frame whose type is data frame. So nothing but a small portion of it I am picking it up. When I am taking small portion of it, it is nothing but what? Subset. Range of data frame values, which is nothing but data frame only. Getting or not, mom? Apply your things. Get 5 records. That is a by default, it gets 5 records. So next I will get it. Next I will get it. Get first first three. Get 3 records from data frame. I will write what? 3. That is also called what? Data frame only. 0, 1, 2. Are you following me? I want to get it 6 records. I want to get it 6 or 7. I want to get 6. Get to first 6. So I'm getting get to first 6. So I'm going to get it 0 to 5. Are you following me? What type it is? Data frame. Data frame. I want to get this 34. What is the 34? 34 is called as fourth record. Fourth record. Hindi marks. I want to get it. I want to get the Hindi marks of Razi. Tell the name of the person. Tell me the subject name. I will tell you. I will pick it up that part. You tell me Razi wrote some maths marks. You tell me how to get it. I will get it that. They will ask you that questions only when you go to interview. And you take any data science student who is doing data science students in Hyderabad and ask these questions. Jump. Jump అసలు ఒకటి ఏం ఆన్సర్ వాట్ ఈస్ పాండాస్ యూ ఆస్క్ ఫుల్ ఫామ్ యూ ఆస్క్ ప్లీజ్ డూ దట్ జస్ట్ వన్స్ హౌ కెన్ యూ టెస్ట్ సార్ ఫర్ మై నేను చెప్పినందుకన్నా అడగాలి ఒకసారి ఆఫ్టర్ ద క్లాస్ యూ టు గో దేర్ ఇన్ ద దట్ చౌరస్తా we stand there, all people are coming for every 2 hours, this side keeping bags వేసుకొని వచ్చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. They will go on discussing, feeling like software engineers. Ask them 10 members, you stop it and ask what are you doing, what are you doing. They'll say why you are asking. They'll say no, simply say I have openings in company. And they'll say data science openings are there. They'll say I am a data science student. First to take your resume, answer my question. You say what is the full form of pandas? They will say, they may say full forms means you are already gold medalist. Then after that, next question, how many data structures are there to store the data in pandas? But if they answer, they have little bit knowledge. Next, what are the attributes of series? Still they answer good. Next, data frame attributes, also good. Now coming to this page, on the scene లేదు first we don't answer. How many data structures are there, you ask? Collapse. Already tested, you test it. NumPy also you ask, simply out of order. What is the difference between extract and where? You ask. Syntax of both of them you ask. Syntaxes you ask, you also will go out only. You also will go out. Syntax. What is the syntax of extract? మనకు అంత సీన్ లేదు అసలు. You don't have that much scene. NP dot NumPy dot extract of condition comma first value comma second value fill value, you will use it. Already said. Yes. But చదువుకోవడం sir has to read. That's why read. This is called which function? Head. Next function is called what? Tail. So print of what? Get the data. Get this data, students. This data, I'm going to get it. Print this df, I'm going to write it. Print this df here. So I'm going to apply. I'm going to apply. Get. Come on. Get last 5 records. Last 5 records. Last 5 records by using which function? Tail off. What is the function name? Tail off. Come on, fast. RECS is equal to df dot tail off. Tail off. I'm not mentioning anything there. RECS, RECS, and next print of what? RECS, RECS, comma what? Type of RECS, type of RECS, type of RECS. So see that last 5. What happens? 2 times. Okay. 2 times. Last 5 is coming or not? 16, last onwards. This is the values which are coming. These are the values are coming. Get last 2. Get last 2 records, online students. So interact with me. Last 2 records. How do you write it? 2. 2. The 2, only last 2. 15 and 16. These are the values are coming. Get last 6. Get last 6 records. So I will write it here what? 6. 6 I will write it. Here I will write 6. So you got it. So got it. Are you following me? Good. So I'm going to write it. This is a mechanism. You got it. Understand, students? Fine. Other 2 functions you got it here. Other 2 functions, head off, tail off. Now I'm going to enter into data frame object dot. Now I'm going to enter into one function concept I said. What is that function in series? Statistical report I want. What is that? Max, min, count, 25%, 50%, 75% average వస్తుందా? So max, min. Next is called a count. So 25%, 50%, 75%. This is what you are getting it. Next, if it is a string data, I said to you what? Unique frequency, top, like some values I got it. One day is read include is equal to all or something I wrote. But you will not get it in series. Even in the documentation I said, this you will get it in data frame. మీరు చెప్తా ఉంటే ఎక్కడో సిగ్నల్ తగులుతా ఉంది. Originally signal lost only. But when you are saying somewhere else like that I'm going to. I will apply. What is the function name I said that time? Describe. Describe. Spell out. Describe God. Describe of. Spell out. Now I'm going to apply. That is called going to give you what? Obtain. Obtain the statistical information. Statistical. Statistical information. Statistical information about student student marks 1 dot what CSV file CSV file CSV file which is available which is available which is available AV available in the form of what data frame how do you go for it df dot describe of describe of df dot describe of take care here count of it means how many number of how many all tickets are there, how many Telugu students, English students and all. So total exam 17 students, 17 out of 17 attended. When you take in a college, some people will be absent or not, so the count will be something different. Out of 17 only 14 are attended, 3 are absent, like. So mean of that, mean of all ticket number, no meaning. Mean of Telugu means on and average Telugu can speak like this, English can speak like this, Hindi can speak like that, maths can speak, science science awareness, social awareness, deviation among them, standard deviation, and a minimum of Telugu, minimum of English, minimum of Hindi, minimum of maths marks, minimum of science, minimum of social. Immediately max of Telugu, Hindi, etc. Max of all these things. 25 percentile and then all these things are available. Are you following me? Are you okay, students? Good. Now I'm going to take up. It is going to give you complete information about all the stuff. So here, what is not coming here? It is going to take it like this. Now I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. So there I'm writing something, I am writing all. So it is going to give you error. So I will write it. Include is equal to what? All. Include is equal to all. Include is equal to all. So it is going to give you. So Babu, are you remembering? So this we are able to apply. What is coming? Unique. Unique. Hall ticket number. None. Not applicable. Top not applicable. Frequency not applicable. What is the wherever the nan is coming, that is not applicable. Unique top frequency is applicable only for what? Is only applicable for string data. I said that day. String data, RS available 2 times. Frequency is equal to 2. Like that I said. Here, if you understand, here frequency is equal to 2, I said. Why? 2 times the name Kalyan is repeated in my class. 2 times Kalyan is repeated here. Kalyan and Kalyan is available here. Are you seeing here? 14th row and then what? 16th row. That is called what? Same data 2 times. That is called here 2 times is repeated. Frequency 2. Rest of them English, Telugu, etc. These are all nans only coming. Are you following? So STD, etc. is coming nan for what? Names. Name STD is not there. Max STD is max name is not there. So this include what? Description for numerical column, non-numerical column combined together. I am using it. Are you okay, students? Describe include is equal to all is not working for a series. Okay, good. So this is called a describe include all. Understand? Fine. So this is a describe function. What is the describe function here? Another function is data frame object dot. What is coming? Describe. What is this now? Describe. Describe of what I am doing now. I am going to take like this, or we can also say describe dot include all. First one will give you only on numerical column by default. This is when you say include is equal to what? All. It will take numerical column as well as what? Right. This is going to give you the description. Is it not called getting the data from data frame? This is going to be some sort of description of the data. This is a description only on what? Numerical columns. This is a description on what? All types of values we are getting it. Okay, now if you want to get only on name, I can do that also. How do you, sir? How do you get, sir? df of name. Chudandammo, sorry. df of name. Whatever the column name is there. Anyway, I'm going to small name. df of name. df of name. All the names are coming. All the names are coming. What I will apply here? Describe of. Describe of. You are getting count 17, unique 15, top Rajesh, and frequency 2. Frequency 2. So maybe Rajesh is available multiple times, it seems. Maybe Rajesh is available multiple times. Is it? Rajesh. Next is called one more place. Rajesh. So there is something like this. Anywhere else? So Rajesh, Kalyan is also available 2 times. Kalyan, and then next is called Kalyan. But which one is coming first? So that will be given here. Are you following me? So go to the place here. I got this is only applicable on what? Only on STR data. Only on STR data. This is applicable on what? Numerical data. So this part, unique top frequency is applicable only, count is applicable only on STR. But when you come to numerical, count is coming plus mean, median, min, max, 25%, 50%, 75%. Are you okay? So this part is important, students. Count, unique, top frequency, these are important. This is for what? STR columns, and the other one is called numerical columns. So here we go for it. Rakesh Chauhan. So Rakesh Chauhan is saying something. So Manoj is saying something. Manoj is asking some doubt. What is the doubt? So doubt is, Manoj, sir, suppose if we choose random from random frame, then what is the function we will use it? That's what I'm saying. This is called what? My topic is what? How to access the data from data frame. If you, I'm going to tell you the formulas, your mind will blow tomorrow. Horn blow antam kada. When you keep the finger on that, it will blow. Like that, tomorrow, after explaining, if I keep the finger on Manoj's mind, his mind will blow like anything. His doubt is, suppose if we choose from random from, first of all, spellings నేర్చుకోండి first. Random. What is that? Random. Random. From where? Data frame. Then what is the function we will use? Random means what? Fourth record, sixth record, ninth record, 11th record. Dead easy. Left hand, left finger. I will tell you that. If I go on writing na, if I open the formulas na, your mind will blow. Sir, open cheyala. Enduku? Listen me, follow me. Manoj, I'll keep your doubt, mom. I will keep your doubt with me and I'll show you. This is called Manoj doubt. We'll keep that. Manoj doubt, I will keep it. So, because and my nature of explanation is, my student should learn the subject without a single doubt. Because whatever the doubt they have in the beginning, if I go on explaining, that will disappear. The doubts will one by one will disappear. Because I am only one now. I am only one now because I will explain one by one systematically so that everybody can understand. Okay, Manoj, I will show you that I am having extraordinary formulas I will give you. Right. Rakesh Chauhan. Today, we understand the power of pandas. Thank you and lots of love from my side for explaining such a wonderful subject. Yes. So 25%, what, sir? 25% is called what? Percentile. Percentage, no. Percentile. Have you heard about percentile? మన పర్సెంటేజే లేదు, పర్సెంటేజ్ వచ్చింది మనకు కదా. వెన్ యూ రైట్ ఎనీ జేఈ మెయిన్స్ విల్ గెట్ పర్సెంటైల్. 98 percentile you are having. And before you, there are two people are there. If you take 100 people, before you, there are two people are there. Behind you, how many people are there? 97 people are there if you take 100. I'll tell you the formula for calculating percentile. Okay, now? Right. So, coming to the point of it, Manoj, I will clarify your doubt, ma. You also keep your doubt regularly. I'll call you. Manoj, I'll remember you. So, this, how to get the data, random data from data frame. I want Manoj data, KVR data, Rosam data, Travis data. I want in one data frame. I will get it. How sir, one syntax is there. How to get the random data in ND array? By taking their indices and I am putting into passing to the Boolean array or not? Got it. I filtered the data or not? Like that, I will apply. Okay? Manoj? Right. I will move to the further. Rakesh Chauhan, thank you, my dear student. Let me present more than what you are expecting. Let me present more subject than you are expecting. That is my target. Okay? Right. So, actually, I like my profession very well. Because when you listen this class by sitting in some other faculty, I should make you to forget about that faculty. I want to tell you. That is my dream. Within a dream. That's why I came to teaching. Suppose you are listening my pandas. When you go and sit in some YouTube, JetTube, etc., you are open to listen anybody's. After listening that, you have to feel that I have to go there only. Like that, I want to explain. When you will feel and explain deep subject. If you don't read, I cannot do anything else. That is a different story. But that is my dream. I don't know whether I'm reaching you or not. That's my point. So, come to the point of it. I'm the most one which I'm shouting on you also. There is no doubt in that. Because my botheration is you're not reading my note. That is my botheration. Not writing. That's why who has more affection on you. But angry also will be there. That is definitely. Right. Come to the point of it. Here I'm going to say how I will go to it. So, Yunus, we already forget everyone. And my dear student, Yunus, thank you, my dear student. Remember everybody and remember my Python Panda subject. So other things as it is, but you be remember about this Pandas and Python, my subject, because it's a career oriented. So come to next one is called what I want to go for. Another one I want to go for. Have you learned about indexing and slicing? Where Python level 1D, 2D, 3D, ND. Plus we came to where also series also. Series also you learned. Series also learned or not? Series with labels also you learned. Series with random labels also you learned. Series with random label values also you learn. Series with random indices also you learn. Here also, there are a lot of formulas are there. Now I am going to apply. Right. So coming to, so next, so time is what I will see. 10:50. Okay. Almost entering into that. So who is this? Privately. ఏం లేదు అక్కడ ఓన్లీ టైం ఉంది అక్కడ. ఓకే, సంథింగ్ ఇస్ దర్. వంశీ is there. Yeah, is there. Because Vamsi.com, balavamsi.2.com, he said so many things. Now I'm waiting for a Django batch from you, sir. Okay. So Manoj, sir, in Hyderabad already, okay, you're famous for best for Java and Python faculty. Trust me, because I already inquired this. Yes. So nothing. I'm in 28 years of service I'm providing to my students. In Java, of course, I don't want to boost my students. It gives much feeling to me. So even without taking breakfast, also I used to take my class. And that much feel I used to get. 1,000 students sitting in the class. In YouTube, Java, KVR classes, you see. Like just like Kumbh Mela only. That much people. They're in all good positions. So, like that, students. It all our students' commitment. Those students used to read well. You are habituated fashion. That's why you are not reading. So that's why you make me next election CM. They will ban the cell phones first. Cell phones ban. Then students will come up like anything. Correct or not, students? So when you will get the cell phone when you get a job, you have to get report from your employer. And personally, our team member will come and verify whether you are really working or not. Then you will get cell phone. So uh, Sai storage 699. I know those days 2008 2009. Yes. Sai, okay, you are also there in that days, right? So Mehraj, after listening your classes, I felt I'm blessed to have coaching under your guidance. I'm sure won't get this kind of training elsewhere, anywhere else, right? Nagendra Mortha, thank you, my dear student. Okay, now I'll come to the next one. I'll go to next one is called what you know. I'm going to apply data frame object dot data frame object of. I'm going to write it index bracket. I'm applying index bracket start start colon stop colon step. How easily you can catch me, you tell me, you see. Start colon stop colon step. What is the start and step? These are called row indices. Spell out row indices. So start, 0. Stop is what? 6. What is the formula? 0 to 6 minus 1, 5. Step. What is the default step? +1. So you are already become grandfather in that stepping and all those things. Already you become extraordinary or not? Any difficulty there? Not only that, not only this is a basic thing only writing. If I go on writing, there are so many number of syntaxes I'll write it. So how to remember all of them? How can you remember all of them? How can you write like this? We have to work hard on the subject so that you will remember that. So in tomorrow's session, I will go for writing because I don't want to just going rush over now, because all these things you will apply on our project which I'm going to use EDA projects. They are called ETL projects we can call. So this syntax I'll tell you in the next class. So we learned up to accessing the data will be continued tomorrow also. Tomorrow don't miss it, ma. I'm going to talk about LOC and ILOC also. I'm going to explain LOC and ILOC. Very important. Exercise just not and last law. Exercise, doing exercise. మేమంతా చేయలేమా? So come to the point of it. LOC and ILOC compulsory question. What is the difference between that? Lot of examples on that area also will be continued. Okay, now stand up. ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేసావు కదా, నువ్వేనా? నువ్వు ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేసావు? నువ్వు నేను చూడలేదు. నువ్వు చేసావా? Last student. How many attributes are there in data frame? If you do exercise in the class, whatever you learn that will go. Why exercise will do? To remove the toxins in the body. And if you do exercise after the pandas class, all that whatever the python entered into the brain, that will disappear. Tell me, what are the attributes? How many attributes? How many attributes, all of you? 10. చూసావు నువ్వు నంబర్ కూడా చెప్పలేకున్నావు నువ్వు పడిపోయింది 10 టెల్ మీ 10 అట్రిబ్యూట్స్ టెల్ మీ ఇక్కడ రా డయాస్ దగ్గర రా నీకు డయాస్ ఉంది అక్కడ మైక్ పంపించమంటావు సెలెక్షన్ ద మైక్ సెలెక్షన్ ద మైక్ బ్యాటరీస్ ఐ విల్ కీప్ ఇట్ అండ్ ఐ విల్ సెండ్ ఇట్ సరే చెప్తావా టెల్ మీ హౌ మెనీ tell me 10 tell me one by one tell me you can't tell why not listening properly sit down so next students will go to tomorrow class the operations on data frame will go for it be perfect if this you don't miss it there are a lot of 20 I'm going to tell you around 16 formulas I will tell you about this LOC and ILOC. Tomorrow I'll tell so many formulas. When the class is over, you cannot remember even one formula also. Trigonometry formulas R is going on telling sine theta, sine 2 theta, cot 2 theta, etc. As long as listening, okay. Once you go out of the class, sir em cheppadu emo like that. So don't miss tomorrow class. Very, very important students. I'm going to enter into that. Don't miss it. Okay now? Thank you. Read and come to the class, students. Thank you. All the best. Online students, you hold on if any doubts are there, my dear students. Online. Any more doubts, mom? You are having? Nagendra. So my full form, my name full form you want? So I'll tell you one day, my dear student. In the class, I'll tell you. Okay, na? Don't worry, Nagendra. I'll tell you. Anybody else, students, having the doubts? So no hand raising symbols are there. Okay, students. I will post this data to you at 1 o'clock. This formulas and all those attributes with a description. Don't miss it. Thank you.